conference came about because a few years ago we decided to offer students more options, if you like, for completing their dissertation. And one of them is to write a research paper for, or as if for, a real journal. And so we started to think, well, if they're doing that, why don't we carry on with the process? Because a typical journal article is written, presented at a conference, feedback's offered, and then they write the final version for the journal paper. The day itself, first of all, it's not on the campus, it's at another building, a smart executive building in the centre of Bournemouth. We got a keynote speaker in, a guy who used to run an advertising agency, who talked and reflected on the use of research for him in his career. We split off into themes, 2 different rooms, 2 what we call parallel sessions happening at the same time, themed around the work of the students, or what the students had produced. And then each student had 20 minutes to present the core argument of their paper, and then there was a Q&A session led by the first and second, or the supervisor, the first marker, and the second marker of that piece of work. And then it was finished off by an editor of a journal who we'd invited, and she'd kindly come down and watched the whole day. And then we had a best paper prize. Now this wasn't based on the markers, the academics marking the paper. This was the 2 of the external visitors getting together, deciding which they most enjoyed, which they thought was the most insightful. So it was kind of an extra piece of motivation, if you like, for the students. We think, and the students who attended, as you'll see in a clip, reinforced a great way of finishing your degree. Together, in a big, prestigious event, with a sense of occasion about it.
Both of us took Consumer Culture and Society module, so we knew that we were going to have experience already having written a research paper, and it kind of gave you training as to how to engage with literature in that sort of way. After the previous years of uni, we've done enough presentations that I felt confident that I'd be able to get my point across well, and it also meant that rather than just handing it in, we'd be able to finish it with a bit of a group day.
Even though, we finished a week after, it was, as you said, it's kind of, we had a whole day to finish on. So when I handed in my dissertation, it was just like, oh, it's done now. Whereas here, we've had this whole really great day and really enjoyed it.
Yeah.